There's two ways that you can set up tax on RomanCart, and firstly I'm going to show you the simple way, and that's using this screen here. This is at Manage Tax, and so what you do is you select whether prices should include tax, whether you want to show the total tax, and the default tax rate. If you're in the UK at the moment, that's 17.5% VAT. Obviously, whatever country you're in, you put in your relevant tax rate there. And essentially, that's it. So if your prices include tax and you want to show total tax, then it will be backwardly calculated from the values that you send to the cart or the values that you enter on the product manager. If they don't include tax, then tax will be added on the basket page. Now, there's a couple of things that I should point out here. If we take a look at the product manager, and we click on a product, you'll see that there's a tax field here. You can enter in a different tax rate for a particular product. So say this particular product had a tax of 5% on it, you just enter 5 in that field there and save it. So you can have different products with different tax rates, which are different from your default tax rate. If we just go back to the tax screen here. Now, let's take a look now at the advanced tax system, because it may be that you want to charge people in different countries different tax rates. So to do that, use advanced tax. So if you click here for advanced tax options, you'll see this screen has a whole load of regions and countries on it here. And firstly, this depends on which countries you've enabled in the Manage Countries screen. So if we just take a look there, Manage Countries, so you can set on this screen which countries you allow down here, and which countries as well should be using regions. For example, if you want to use the United States and have states, then you want to make sure that the United States is allowed, and also you have the Use Regions box ticked, and also that you have some states allowed as well. Apart from that, you can see in this cart we've got, I don't know, Ukraine ticked there for allowed, United Arab Emirates ticked, United Kingdom ticked, and we've got the United States where we're using the states as well. So with that in mind, there's other countries as well that we've allowed on here as well, such as Japan. So if we go back to the Manage Tax screen and then click on the Advanced Tax link again, you'll notice that there's 6 different tax bands. So band A, B, C, D, E, and F. So you can set tax for each tax band. So say we have this country at the top is obviously Germany. We've got tax band A costs nothing, but B, C, D, and E, and F bands cost 17.5%. So if you take a look on a product on the product manager, then you can see in the options section there's a tax band field. This one's set to A. In fact, all products are set to tax band A by default, but you could set that to tax band B, and then if you save that, then if that product was tax band B, if it was purchased, then you would it would cost 17.5% in Germany, although down here in the United Kingdom that particular product would cost 0% because it's in tax band B. So you see that it allows you to charge different tax rates for different countries, but also have multiple tax rates per country depending on the tax band of the product. There's a couple of other options at the top as well. You can allow customers to enter the Euro VAT number to avoid paying VAT, and also you can tick the box that says do not allow customers to avoid paying VAT if delivery is to the default country. Now, to switch on advanced tax, you want to switch on this button here, as it says there, switch on advanced tax functionality. And of course, when you do that, then when your customer first adds something to the basket, they're going to be asked what region they're in. There's another option which is quite useful. If you don't want, if most of your customers are all in the same country, then you can go to Tools, Options, Region, and there's an option on here which says set to default country instead of showing region screen. That will make it so that the default country is set, so that the customer doesn't have to select where they are from the region screen. They're just automatically set to your default country. So if you're in the UK, for example, that would be set to the UK, or in the US, you might set it to one of the states. And then if they are in a different location, they would need to click on a change button on the basket page, which would take them to the region screen. It's probably a good idea to tick that box if most of your customers are in the same country, because it just takes it makes the whole checkout process slightly shorter, which is well worth doing. So that's how you set up the different tax options on RomanCart. As you can see, there's many different ways you can use it. If you want to keep it really simple, just use the simple tax here. But for different tax rates in different countries, you need to use advanced tax.